Okay, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video we're here for Frieren Beyond Journey's End episode 20. So they got 8 more episodes, which is wild to say, but I'm really liking... I like how they did it. They did 4 episodes, was essentially all-encompassing the first episode, and then they gave us 24 episodes after that. So we've still got a lot left to enjoy of this beautiful, beautiful series. But last episode, the magic exam, the fights kind of took off in the exam as Frieren's group began fighting WIRBEL's group, and then Frieren's group kind of angered all the other parties by freezing the main lake to draw the steel over to one little pond on the side. So they ended up catching theirs, and then one of the other groups who had Denkin as their main guy, and they had 2 other people whose names I can't remember, but Denkin was their main kind of leader of the group. He sensed that Frieren had done it, and they're all after Frieren now, so I'm assuming we're gonna have to fight them, and we're gonna see how Frieren's group deals with WIRBEL's group, and all of the above. We're gonna see, I am probably the end conclusion to this beginning stage of the first class exam. So, a lot of good stuff going on. Per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are down in the description below. Discord, we talk about any kind of show, this show, Dangers of My Heart, whatever, any show you can imagine. We have a good time talking about all of those. And the Patreon as well, you get all uncuts, the usual stuff for reaction channel Patreons. You get all uncuts, no blurring, anything like that. Some exclusives as well. So feel free to check that out of your own will. Without further ado, let's hop straight into Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 20. Oh, also, one more thing as well. A lot of you guys were commenting on my stance on the first class mage exam, and so I kind of wanted to address a lot of those comments, and I stand by what I said. I can see all of your points, but I don't agree. Here's my stance. I'll give it in a nutshell here. These people going into the first class mage exam, right? It would make sense if you die here. You're not suited to be a first class mage. But I think that's a waste. I think that is a complete waste of a mage that could help somewhere else in the world. I know the mage examiners don't care. I know they don't care. But that's where the problem itself lies. If people are able to die here, you're missing out on an opportunity for them to help someone else in another scenario, even if they're weaker. All you have to do is make it so if they fail the exam, they can't take it for an extended period of time, not just 3 years, extended period of time, and they're not allowed to go north. You send them back to wherever they were, and they can help other people in that area they were previously. Killing them, or if they die, does no good to literally anybody. It is just a waste of a mage, and as Frieren said, mages have been getting lesser and lesser ever since the Demon King died, which, thank you guys, I do agree with you guys on that. I believe that the reason mages have become more and more scarce is because the Demon King is dead. I think that makes total sense, so I believe I was wrong in that area. It's not these exams that are killing off the mages, it's that they've become less and less needed as the Demon King has been gone for a while. However, I still believe that what I think these exams should be is if a person is nearing death, there should be exam watchers who swoop in and save that person who is nearing death or anything like that, and then that mage can be just sent on their way and they can go and help other places. I think it is a complete and utter waste to let them die here. Do I agree that it makes sense that if they die here, then they're not qualified to be a first-class mage? Do I agree that they could end up dying later on fighting a powerful beast? Yes. But until that happens, they can be useful elsewhere. Just letting them die here makes absolutely no sense to me. I get the mage examiners don't care, but I don't like it, okay? That is my main reasoning, because a lot of you guys there was just a lot of comments discussing that aspect of what I said last episode, and all I can say is I still stand by what I said. I think letting people die here is just a complete waste. Anyway, now let's get to the episode. Oh my god, they are cutting off trees. Yeah, UBEL's not really doing too much here. Or how did they pronounce her name? UBEL? I think it was UBEL. Yeah, you literally can't see where the slashes are coming from. Ooh. Oh, she has the steel with her. Oh boy. What is his plan here to take her down? Yeah, I don't believe that at all. I just don't believe that. Whoa! Okay, fair. Oh my god! Yep. Frieren said that Frieren can fire off spells way faster than she can. She's not even making a face. Ooh! Oh my god. Dude, Frieren is a beast. I love when she goes into battle mode, just totally devoid of emotion. She is just in battle mode until that battle is over. Necessary killing is the title of this episode. Oh god. Well, somebody's gonna die here. Oh my god, it makes it so you literally can't move. That is really OP. There's gotta be some limiter to it, right? So there's a limiter if he moves away, or looks away, then it disappears. Oh wow, he's actually giving her a chance to walk away. Ooh, is there actually some limiter? Oh! Oh! Oh my god, what an attack! Ah, so if he looks away even a bit. Who did similar things. They were perverts who enjoyed killing. Well, that's one way to put it. That she really enjoys killing. They did say that he was like on the battlefield like very often. So I can't remember what like war or like group he was part of, but they had said that he had fought on the battlefield before, so he has probably seen some to say the least. I feel like that would be probably understating what he's actually seen. Okay, interesting. Yeah. That's what it's called, the Northern Magic Corps. Not Corps, Corps. Whatever. Anyway, I don't know. Just got mixed up on that word there. Very intriguing how he's like, yeah, I'll just play along. Whatever. He figured out that she enjoys killing, and then it's like, yeah, I'll just play along. What the f- They just sent all the women and children? It's commonplace in the far north. That is so dark. That is so dark. I'm assuming Frieren's gonna step in here, right? Because you can't win unless all your party members are present. Feels like a way to delay killing them. Ah, so he doesn't enjoy killing people no matter what he says. Man, that's so interesting. He's got like this big smile on his face while he's fighting, so you think he's the typical like character who just kills on a whim and doesn't really care about killing. But I like this interesting twist that they've thrown in here, that this guy actually really doesn't like killing no matter how you twist it. So he has to like thoroughly prepare himself to kill somebody. That's actually very intriguing. I'm assuming Frieren's gonna step in and save her here, because literally you can't win if your entire group is not there. So if UBEL dies here, it's game over for them. So I still can't remember if they called her UBEL or UBEL. I really don't remember. I need to hear someone like say her name so I can remember how exactly they pronounced it. So until then, I apologize. I'm going to end up flip-flopping the pronunciations until I'm able to hear her name being said again. But Frieren took out that other girl, so I'm assuming Frieren's going to step in here and save her as well. Because, as I said previously, you can't win unless you have the steel with you. Or not, you can't win unless you have all your group members and the steel with you at the end of the first round. Oh, well, there she is. Atta girl. Nope. She suppressed that mana. Had taught her a spell that... What? So Frieren taught her that spell? And so when they came upon the nest, it, like, I guess maybe Frieren concealed her mana so it didn't try to run away. But it said they're very sensitive to mana, so I'm not sure exactly how she would have done that unless her concealing powers are even stronger than Frieren's, because Frieren had to stand completely still for it to be... fully suppressed. And that's the only time a steal eventually came to her, was when it was fully suppressed, because otherwise their heightened sense of mana would make them not come anywhere near you or run away. So, interesting how they did that, but wow, Frieren taught Farron that exact spell to, like, bind it. That's interesting. Wow. No way, right? Oh no, that was... I think she's trying to make him give up. I don't think she killed her. No point now. It's literally like he just said earlier. He doesn't like to kill. He has to thoroughly prepare himself to even do it in the first place. So if he doesn't have to, he's getting the hell out of there. I like that twist on his character. Because at first, like, the big smile would make you think he's like the stereotypical guy psycho guy who just likes killing for fun. But that's not true at all. I like that they threw in that twist for his character. And I know that girl's not actually dead. I don't think Farron actually killed her. Farron told him that to make him leave so she wouldn't have to kill him. Ooh. You'll just be turning an unnecessary kill back... Oh, wait, hang on. She said her name. You'll just be turning an unnecessary kill back into a necessary one. How so? I'm not sure I understand what exactly... Because killing him here is completely unnecessary no matter how you look at it. So I'm not quite sure what exactly he means by turning it back into a necessary one. So... if you guys want to fill me on what exactly that means, feel free. UBEL, okay. So I've been saying UBEL and UBEL. It is UBEL. I'm glad I got it right at least a couple times. Yep. I knew she didn't actually kill her. He's quite the pretender. What does that mean? That is some dope looking magic. Oh my god! She did say he's a good pretender though. I'll probably win. Damn, that cut is so deep. That is so... Oh! Whoa! Okay, that magic is so OP. It's more like a clone. Oh, and he knocked him out. Damn, that fight finished so much faster than I thought it would. I thought that fight was gonna last longer. That fight was so much quicker than I was expecting it to be, but at least we're tearing through this first round of the exam here. Maybe these guys will stick around. I don't know. I feel like they're probably gonna end up failing because they can't find a steal, but maybe they will stick around. Farron is just... Farron is just an absolute beast. Yeah, I think that should hopefully be enough to make you believe. Oh my god. How exactly did Farron make it so that she didn't kill her if she literally, like, made an entire, like, divot in the ground that wide? I'm not sure how she made it how she didn't kill her. Our girl Farron is an absolute beast. I love them. He looks so annoyed. Yeah, he's just out cold. Why is he like crying? And they carry him with the magic. That's so funny. It's raining again. It's like my current mental state. I'm very intrigued to see what groups make it through. But we gotta see us fighting Denkin. Oh. I wonder if that's why she became a mage. Because she saw him fight for their village. Damn, this dude's like in his 30s. Wow, that's actually, damn, that's kind of wild. I didn't expect him to be, calling him old's wrong, because he's not old, but he is older than I expected him to be. This is 29 years ago, and he's a little kid here. So he is at least 30. So, man, that's, and the way that he was still moving so fluently in battle is crazy. Aww. 4 or 5, so he's like 33, 34 now? No way they're gonna find one, right? Use your binding spell, hurry up, it's not running away! Wow. Wow. I had a feeling. I was literally thinking in my head, like, there's no way these guys are just out of the count, right? I feel like they're gonna come back around to have, like, a rematch in the second part of the exam. I feel like that'd be very interesting to have them come back around for, like, a part 2 against Frieren and her group. So it's seeming, if I had to guess, that our main 4 groups might stick around for the second part. We've got Denkin's group, who is currently going after Frieren, but I feel like they might have a similar situation to WIRBEL here, and end up finding one very last minute. And then you've got Frieren, who I have a feeling is going to defend their steel pretty well. And then we've got Fern's group, who has kept her steel protected. So I have a feeling like those 4 groups are going to be the main ones to advance. I can't see them taking out Denkin after how much screen time they've given him the past episodes. So I feel like those 4 groups and maybe a couple other like minor groups might make it to round 2. I feel like that'd be interesting to see them all like face off again. Just to find it last second like this. Yeah, but here we go. Now we get to see this fight. She's waiting for a group to get here, right? Oh, Denkin is right there. Yeah, she like, what is her magic? She like teleports. Yeah, she took the steel. Yeah, you're not getting away from Frieren. Frieren wants to learn the spell. Give it to her. Also, one of you guys pointed out, which I think is such a, like, very minute detail that you guys were able to point out, but thank you, because look at how the steel is just chilling next to him. Just think about how much this guy has to be able to suppress his mana to get a steel to land directly next to him. Realistically, think about how strongly this guy's mana suppression has to be, because he is a first-class mage proctor, which means that he is extremely powerful enough so to hold a first-class mage exam. So the fact that steels are just landing around him and flying around his area means that he is crazily suppressing his mana. Whoa! Zenze. Zenze Geno. Immune to mana detection for a mage test wasn't nice. Battle masquerading as a competition. Frieren relied on pure skill there, no luck at all. But yeah, since you can't sense the steel with magic, it is essentially a test of luck. If you're lucky enough to find one, lucky enough to have a spell that can bind it, then you win. Yeah, I can see you could call it a test of luck. Here we go. A third. He hadn't fought Frieren yet. Interesting. Seems like they seem to know Denkin pretty well. And Frieren knows what the spell is. Ooh, he even knows her name. Frieren has not told this guy her name, and she knows his name. That's fair, he is on the older side, so of course he would have heard of the hero's party. Yep, you guys are teamed up with a legendary mage. I'll kill one of those two kids. You will try for sure. That seems to be the general strategy, is to essentially take out one party member and then just leave. So that because at that point there's no reason to fight anymore, because you have to have all three party members to pass the test. So if even one of them goes down, you lose. Interesting. How Denkin told him not to kill the girls. Or not to attack them, I guess. What on earth? Isn't that funny how the point I made is starting to come up more and more? People are saying it's not worth killing people for a first-class mage title. Hey, they're kind of proving my points wrong, because my point was not that it's not worth killing people. I was more saying that it's, well, I guess I was kind of saying it's not worth because you're leaving mages who are still strong, just not first class strong. You're just killing them off. The Frieren seems to disagree that people should die here as well, saying it's clearly not worth a title if you have to kill somebody for it. 半世紀以上前に突如と人類の魔法使いの頂点に君臨した大魔法使いゼーリエは SERIE. So this is the elf girl from the OP. Any one spell they desire. Whoa. 絶大な力を手に入れることだってできる。望んだ魔法が授けられるということは equivalent to having a wish granted. Those three there. That one girl on the far right is that girl from earlier. Sorry, it's gonna take me a minute to get used to their names. I've already kind of forgotten what he called her. But it's the proctor there in the front, then that girl who was next to him in the back, and then that guy was showcased on that guy on the far right was showcased at the beginning of this exam when they were like finding their teams and stuff. He was talking with the girl. So those three we have seen before, who barely seem human. Good luck. You can handle looking after some children. Oh my god. They're gonna end the episode, though. They're not- this fight's not gonna happen this episode. Oh boy. Oh, well, up they go. What on earth is that spell? And they're just not even reacting. No, they're gonna end the episode, you I know they're gonna end the episode. That was the worst one yet. There's been a lot of cliffhangers in this show. That was by far the worst one yet. That sucked. God, that sucked. That was a great episode. That was a really, really great episode. I'm very intrigued how the fight's played out very interestingly. I'm glad we're going to see WIRBEL and his group again. I feel like there's a lot more about them we've yet to learn. So we'll see them in round 2 more than likely. And then we'll probably end up seeing Denkin's... Well, we might not see Denkin's group. I really don't know. They're going all out to fight Frieren here. And I don't think Frieren is going to get knocked out of the exam. I don't see that happening, but maybe they throw a twist in there and Frieren gets knocked out early because Laufen ran away with the steal, and so they're not even, like, together. And Farron's going to be the one to get the first class mage. I have no idea. I have no idea what's actually going to happen here. But I guess we'll find that out next episode. I'm assuming they're not going to let those girls die. More than likely, they're going... I feel like those girls are probably stronger than we've seen. Like, they've been showing it off like they're both kind of goofballs who get in fights all the time, but they seem like they're relatively strong as well. So I'm hoping they'll be able to hold their own against this Richter guy. So we'll see them fight. We're going to see Frieren and Denkin fight next episode. And I'm just very intrigued to see how this all plays out. But I think that is going to wrap it up for my reaction to Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 20. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.